So the storm, yes, it is. I'm going to update my wife about the storm. Aviella's here, and my mom's here. And of course, Mom, play it, please. Play. You can see we're watching everything for the news over there in Maui, and I want to give you a little bit of an update here because we are actually in California right now. And so, we're residents of Hawaii. We're residents of, not only Oahu, where the boat is, but Molokai was where we lived every winter growing up. And that's where I used to own a house and stuff. But also, Maui is where you go shopping. There's the ferry, Maui Princess, the ferry back and forth to Maui. And it's our shopping town. There's no big stores in Molokai, so you have to go to Maui. So it's the same county, but a different island. It includes, that's what I meant to say, Maui County includes Molokai, Maui, Lanai, and Ko'olabi. And there's two places that I had been talking to my wife about wanting to take her. One is Paradise, California, of course, where we're near and where we lived, and I had a business there. Ministry, we had the crisis center there. Kalapa House of Charity started in Molokai, but then moved to, it was for Maui County, and then it moved to Paradise, California, and that town burned down. The campfire took everything, and we suffered huge. We're still suffering 5 years later. That was 2018. So what I have to say to you, Maui friends and family, I've been getting a lot of messages like people are worried about us and think that we're there. So I wanted to post this message so you know that we're not there and we are safe, but a lot of our friends are not safe. People that are there in Maui, like Kuhn Brothers and quite a few people that we are working with, and the pastor there of the Lahaina Church. All I have to say to you right now is our hearts go out to you. We love you. Now you know what we went through in Paradise. Now you know. A lot of people, nobody hardly understands unless you've been through it. But certainly if you've been burned, if you've lost a loved one who is burned to death in the fire, like we have experienced, our closest friends, people that we hung out with at church, sang with, and worshiped the Lord together, they burned alive. And that's really hard for us in this day and age for our brains to wrap around and comprehend. It hurts us emotionally. We stay up at night sometimes thinking about it. My mom does. She has a hard time sleeping thinking about it. And the Wildfire Trust has over $12 billion they've been holding on to, and the attorneys are milking that money and not paying out people who have lost their homes and lost their loved ones, and they're just not getting the money. It's so sad. A lot of corruption in the world, but it's mostly people. People are corrupt. Humans are corrupt. And so you got more than one human, and the politics get involved. It's really sad, but I'll tell you, there's a lot of good people out there, and I love all of you, but especially I appreciate the good-hearted people, the people that are doing something to help others. And if you're a victim of the Lahaina fire, of the Maui fires, God bless you. I've been there. I know what you're going through. Not only is it my hometown, but we went through the campfire here in Paradise, California. I'm just down the hill from there right now. I spent the day there in the area. And we had to come down the hill because, the town burned down. We've never been able to really fully go back. We just go back to a burnt lot. I'm feeling a little bit ill right now. I was pretty ill yesterday, very ill. I'm a little bit better today. But for those of you that don't know what's happening in Maui, Lahaina, the town, has burned up. The pictures I've seen, it's gone. I don't see anything recognizable. The boats are burned. Even boats in the water were on fire. It was horrendous. Just horrendous. Absolutely horrifying. So that's all I have to say. Thank you so much for praying for those that are there and for just hanging in there with our family. We're going to do a little bit of a family program, I believe, later on today. We're supposed to do it every week. We are committed to doing that, but things have been so incredibly hard. We have not been able to do it. I've been super ill. I haven't even been able to do my budgeting and pay my bills because of the complete chaos. One of my close friends here that I was working with just established a good plan for the next year, financial plan, giving plan. He's the president of the Gleaners Association. Richard Moselle is his name. We were working together on the motorhome over here. We just did a crusade down the way at the park. He paid for it, he sponsored it, and gave away watermelons and food and water. He bought a truckload of the smart water, $1,700 for the semi-load. He was under the motorhome working, and well, he died. He didn't die that day, but I believe it was the next day or the day after that, Tuesday, he died, or he had a stroke, heart attack, went into cardiac arrest, and they couldn't save him. So that has affected us. Our food supply, 100% of it was cut off because we had committed for a year to pay a certain person, and now we're really struggling to figure out how we're going to come up with that extra money, because we got to have food to eat, for the family and the guests here. So we feed a lot of people. Anyway, pray for us on that. Pray for the people at the fire, and just know about the fire. This is my news report, and things are happening. People, I don't know, if you believe this or not, but if you're watching, Jesus said in Matthew, before he comes back, these things disasters would increase and things would happen more and more, like these fires. These are natural disasters, perhaps, with wind. There's a hurricane over there right now connected with a fire, but also human-made disasters, wars like in Ukraine and in Russia. So God bless you all. Thank you. We love you. Bye-bye.